Hello.
Yeah, Frank. Hey, Danny Ray at State Senior Benefits. How are you, sir?
All right.
Excellent. I was giving you a call. You had spoken to a junior associate of mine, Turner Lewis, a couple days back, and he had made a commitment to you that I'd be calling you with this new state-regulated burial program's information. Grab yourself a pen. You're definitely going to want to take note of this. Let me know when you're ready.
This is who? This is with who now?
Yeah, you'd spoken to Turner Lewis last week. I think it was probably on a Thursday or Friday. Okay, and he had said I'd be getting back to you in reference to the state senior benefits program that's available in your state.
Oh, okay.
You and I spoke. Yeah, you and I spoke a couple days ago. Okay, I couldn't give you a call back because we get 100 seniors a day calling us signing up for the program. So it's a pretty hot item. But yeah, so grab yourself a pen. I'll run this by you, and what you do with the information, that's entirely up to you. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. So first and foremost, I just got to let you know I'm the senior state field underwriter, okay, in the state of New Hampshire. They make me say that, but I'm also your personal advisor, okay? And what I will do for you is see if you're eligible for the program, and if you are, see which program you actually qualify for. So if you have any questions, please feel free to jump in, okay?
Okay.
All right. So with that said, I mean, do you have any final expense or any kind of burial insurance in place right now?
Just to work.
Just for work? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, work insurance is fantastic if you're going to work forever. Okay? Because when you leave work, you don't usually take that with you. And I'm sure there's somebody out there that God forbid when that day comes, it's going to happen to all of us. Okay, that is going to bear maybe the financial brunt of this. In other words, who's the first person that comes to mind that might have to take care of this when you die? Like find funeral arrangements, maybe going into their pocket. Who's the first person that comes to mind? Spouse? Is it be a child?
Yeah, a child, my daughter.
Your daughter? Okay. All right. So that's usually the person that's going to bear the financial responsibility, I mean, right from the get-go. And this program provides the very first bit of financial relief for her, okay, before anything else. All right?
Okay.
So now, with that said, and the reason why I ask these questions is because, again, we've helped hundreds of seniors in and around your area, some of your neighbors, possibly some of your friends, maybe some of your loved ones in signing up for this program, because the main reason, okay, is because they don't want thousands of dollars of debt to fall in their loved one's lap at the worst possible time.
Right.
Okay. So let me ask you, what's your dying wishes? To be buried or cremated?
I haven't decided.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. I mean, burial, cremation, it all comes down. Cremation is obviously the most cost-effective way to do it. Okay. Some people don't believe in being burned, right? So other people don't care. So what I will tell you is, if we have programs as low as $1,000 to a maximum of $40,000. Now, it's important to know that these are used for anything from burial, cremation, paying off debts, even leaving a legacy for grandkids. Above all, this is your family's money that you left for them, and they can pretty much do whatever they choose with it, okay? So, again, if you pass away tomorrow, we already solidified that your daughter would be identifying the body, making the initial arrangements, right? All right. And overall statistics say 90% of the time it's usually a child, okay, your daughter, okay? So let's see what your daughter will have to come up with in the event of your death. What's your daughter's name, first name?
Jessica.
Jessica? Okay. All right. So burial with a service in the state of New Hampshire, you're looking between $8,000 to $10,000. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Cremation with a service, probably $3,000 to $5,000. Now, if you get a bag of ashes, probably for $1,500. Okay, maybe $2,000. All right. But again, I don't know if that's what you want to do. Maybe you want a little bit of a service, even for a day. It'll run you about $3,000. Okay. Now, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, because you're not going to die today. At least let's hope not. Okay. 10, 15, 20 years down the road, these can easily double. Now, I remember back in the 80s, my grandparents passed away. Okay. Funerals, full funerals, 2-day service, open, shut, the whole kit and caboodle, $3,000-4,000. Now, today, it's 8 to 12, depending on what part of the country you live in. All right. So whatever the prices are today, what I always suggest is just double them, because you're not going to die today. You might die 20, 30 years from now. Okay. All right. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're probably looking at, for a burial, you're probably looking at about $20,000 to be on the safe side. Okay. For a cremation, you're probably looking, I'd say about 10 to be on the safe side. Okay.
Okay.
So this is pretty much what Jessica will have to come up with on a 2 to 3 day notice. Now,
Right.
do you think that she has the financial capabilities, or would it be financially difficult for Jessica to come up with this on a 2 or 3 day notice?
It's probably difficult for her to come up with it.
All right, all right. So, and have you yourself ever been in the position that possibly Jessica would be in if you didn't have to take care of this, maybe with a loved one or a family member?
Do I know?
Have you ever been in in this kind of a position, or has a loved one or somebody that was very dear to you pass away, and you might be in a position that maybe Jessica might be in, maybe a parent or a loved one that you
Yeah,
had?
yeah. I lost
Had
two
this taken
brothers,
care
my
of?
parents. I lost two brothers, a parent, and a niece.
Oh, all right. So nobody knows more than you do how difficult this can be at that particular
Right,
time. I mean, nobody's got earmarked, 10, 15 grand in a bank account earmarked for somebody else's funeral. It just doesn't happen, right?
right,
So normally it's something that's very trying at that time. Okay, so nobody knows better than you with the risk at stake, or what Jessica may
right,
have be in a
right,
position. And now, what I will say is statistics say that loved ones usually go into debt, takes years to pay off. Okay, it could be credit card debt. You know how that works.
right,
The humiliation of having to go out and try and ask for the money or have somebody loan them the money.
right,
Bottom line is, if this isn't handled correctly, the emotional toll and the guilt of not satisfying your loved one's dying wishes, that could be carried around for many, many years to come. Can you relate to that? Does
yeah,
that make sense? All right,
yep,
good. All right. So we're looking to protect Jessica. That's the main focus here. It's not about
right,
me and you. It's about Jessica. Okay. The main reason why is because obviously you don't want her being a huge financial burden. We'll look at the burial and the cremation program. Okay.
okay,
And we also know Jessica's the one that will be initially taking care of it, and this is the very first financial relief that she's going to get. Okay. And again, within
okay,
3 days of you dying, she'll have $10,000 at the very least in her hands. Okay.
right.
Have I left anything out?
Nope.
Okay. So if you qualify for an affordable program, would there be any reason why you would not sign up today?
Today, I have to wait. Not today because I have to wait until Friday payday.
Not a problem. That's not even an issue. Okay. Well, based on everything you just told me, okay, it sounds like this program is going to be perfect for you. Now, first, we need to see if you're even eligible. Let's cross our fingers. We don't even know that. We're getting the carriage way ahead of the horse. Okay. I'm going to ask you 4 very simple questions. Basic yes
Okay.
or no answers. Okay.
All right.
Do you have a valid driver's license or state issued ID?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. Do you have a valid checking account in the United States?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Do you make less than $75,000 annually?
Yes.
Okay, and are you between the ages of 50 and 89, and if you're disabled, above the age of 40?
In between the ages, but yes.
Okay, good. And congratulations, you are eligible for this program. You fit the criteria. All right, now that we know you're eligible for this program, let's see which part of the program you actually qualify for. Now, overall, there are 12 programs that you may qualify for. Now, these are broken up to 3 different tiers. All right. Now, the first tier is called level benefit. Now, it's for consumers in good health, maybe mild health issues, like maybe diabetes, maybe you have high blood pressure, just to name a few.
Right.
The second tier is called graded modified benefit. Now, these are for consumers that may have moderate health issues. Maybe you had a stroke history. Maybe you had a heart attack in the past. Or maybe you had a heart surgery. Maybe you had stents put in. Now, the beauty of this tier is if any of those health impairments happened over 24 months ago, you may qualify for tier 1s. Okay? Now, tier 3, the third tier, is for consumers with severe health issues like cancer, active cancer, dementia. The best thing about these programs is no one can be denied regardless of health, even if you've gotten declined in the past. So each program is based off health and lifestyle. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, now in order for me to isolate the absolute best program for you, I need to ask you a few questions to separate the fakers from the makers. It's basically health and lifestyle questions, basic yes or no answers. Okay?
Okay.
Do you currently use tobacco products?
No.
Oh, beautiful. And what's your current height and weight?
5'5", 220.
It's 5'5", 220? Okay. And any heart problems?
Nope.
Any cancer?
Nope.
Diabetes, elevated sugar, insulin shock?
Diabetes, and it's under control.
Excellent. What are you taking, metformin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Perfect. Okay. And you're probably taking, what are you taking, like a cholesterol med and a blood pressure with that?
Yeah,
As like a maintenance? Okay, you're probably taking lisinopril and atorvastatin, right?
I think so.
Hey, I'm pretty good at this. All right.
I guess.
I've written over 15,000 of these. It's just like second nature to
Oh,
me. All right.
right.
And have you ever had a stroke?
No,
Congestive heart failure?
no,
Depression? Anxiety?
nope, nope.
Dementia, Alzheimer's, or would you remember?
No.
Okay.
Right?
What about any lung issues like COPD?
Nope,
Kidney or liver issues?
nope,
AIDS-related complex, HIV or AIDS?
no,
Are you currently confined to a hospital, long-term care, or nursing facility?
no.
Okay, you currently taking any other medications or any treatments you haven't told me about?
No, I just told you what you said, the high blood pressure and all that.
Yeah, it's a diabetic cocktail, we like to call it. It's just a maintenance
Okay.
issue. Keeps everything in line and everything else. Okay, beautiful.
Right,
Okay, and Jess, God forbid if you passed away, Jess was going to get all this money, right?
right.
Okay, and as far as right now, besides the work insurance that you currently have that you don't have after you retire, there's no other policies that's active? We're not replacing anything?
Right.
Okay, and you will be the payer for this? If you do get approved and you want to move forward, you'll be the payer for this program? Or
Right,
someone else?
yes. No,
Okay.
I am.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, well, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back, okay? You qualify for Tier 1. You should be very happy with this. Usually 2 out of 10 qualify for this, okay?
Oh, yeah?
So even with the diabetes that's well controlled, okay, you qualify for Tier 1. Now that we know which program you actually qualify for, we will look specifically at the burial and the cremation program, okay? Again, we'll look at a budgeting too, okay? These types of programs, as we haven't really figured out your dying wish. We'll know that literally within a couple of minutes right now, okay? But the most important thing is to alleviate and eliminate any financial risk for Jessica. That's the whole point of this whole conversation,
Right.
okay?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
now as the system is populating, okay, the best programs available to you, okay, it's important to know that these programs come with specific guarantees, okay, because they are state-regulated burial programs, okay?
Okay.
3 major guarantees are the death benefit never goes down. It stays the same for the life of the program, okay? The
Right.
premium you pay is guaranteed never to go up. So you never have to worry about a bill going up. It's not happening. It stays the same.
Okay.
Now, the most important thing to me is that the death benefit to your beneficiary, which is Jessica, is guaranteed to be tax-free, so Uncle Sam doesn't have to put his mitts in it, okay?
Good.
That's important.
Good.
All right?
Yeah.
And, what's your date of birth, Frankie?
5/29/58.
58. Okay, beautiful. All right. All right. So, and most important is 9 out of 10 of my clients are either retired or disabled. So everyone's on a fixed income. Okay. So the last thing I would ever suggest is spending more money than you can afford. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to give you a few options. Okay. On the burial side.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you, again, I'm going to give you 20, 25, and 30. And on the cremation side, I'm going to give you 10, 15, and 20. Okay, and you let me know which one makes sense. Okay, all right. All right. So we'll start with the burial first. Okay, all right. For 20,000, the company that's going to give you the best rate, nobody's even coming close, is a company by the name of Mutual of Omaha.
Okay.
I'm sure you're familiar with those guys. If you watched TV in the 70s, Wild Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you probably sat down with your whole family. You watched that show every Tuesday night, right?
Yeah,
okay?
correct.
Exactly. That's Mutual of Omaha. Most importantly, been around since the 1800s, since the gold rush. Okay,
Right.
A plus superior rated. There's no A plus plus plus. That's the best rating class you can get. Most important fact to me: you die, they write the check. They have a perfect record. They have never not written a check. That's important. All right.
Okay.
So for 20,000, this is the burial program. For 20,000, you're at $94.93 a month. Okay. For 25,000, okay, you're looking at $117.86 a month. All right. And for 30,000, which will cover anything and leave a little extra over for your young daughter. Okay, you're at $140.79. Okay. Now that'll cover any funeral for the next 20, 30 years and have stuff left over. Okay,
Right.
maybe a legacy. Yeah. That's for the burial program. Now for the cremation program, okay, for $10,000, which will cover any cremation now and for the next 20 years. Okay, you're looking at $49.07. Okay, for $10,000. Okay, for $15,000. All right, you're looking at $72 even. Okay, and you already know the 20,000. You're at $94.92.
Right.
Now, between all those numbers, what size check do you want Jessica to have when that day does come?
I really don't know. You have to look at it and go from there.
Yeah.
My like the 112.89.
The 112, the one in the middle, right? That's for the 25,000.
Right.
Yeah, the 112. And here's the deal. Let me explain something to you. The beauty about this program is this: you can always increase down the road. You can't subtract. Let me give you. I'm sorry. You can subtract at any time. You just can't increase. Let me tell you what that means.
Okay.
The maximum on this program with Mutual of Omaha is $40,000 in coverage. It's $40,000 in coverage. Okay. Now I'm a big believer in you owning a little bit at the right price than too much at the wrong price. Okay. So I would give you an example. If you now I know you're looking at 112, seems like comfortable for you. Let me make a suggestion to you. My suggestion would be remember down the road you can increase it. You know, whether you get one policy for $40,000 or you get one policy for $20,000, then you add on $5,000 next year, you can do that. Okay. Now you just can't go over 40. Now if you get 140, you can't do anything, right? So, but if you have 20 or 25, you can still add on 15. You can never have more than 40,000. Okay. If it's one policy or if it's multiple policies. All right. So let me make a suggestion to you. My suggestion is we make sure Jessica gets a $20,000 check when that day comes. Worst case scenario for $94.92. Okay. This way, that's going to cover a funeral today, a funeral in 20 years from now. Okay. So when that day does come, you know that within 72 hours, she's going to have that $20,000 tax-free check in her hands. It'll be the first money she sees when this, after she loses her dad. It's going to be a very emotional moment for her. Okay. And if you want to increase it, here's how it works. Within the first 12 months, as long as your health is the same, we can increase we can tack on another $5 if you want. The only time the rate goes up a little bit is if you get older. Every year you get up, it might go up a couple of bucks because you didn't lock it in, right? So, but for the $20,000, that's what I would suggest. It's a little under that you're looking for. Okay, it's a lot more affordable for you for $94.92. Now, with that said, all right, you can pick the due date anytime you like. You can pick it for Friday. You can pick it for the day after. You can pick it for the first week of July. It's up to you. You know, you don't have to pay anything today if you don't want to, unless of course you said, Danny, I want this coverage today. Then of course, then we can get it done. I mean, regardless, we have to submit the policy, the application. But you can pick a due date. Okay, you can pick it, this Friday. You can pick it for Monday. You can pick it for 2 weeks from now. It's entirely up to you. Okay. These policies offer you conditional coverage. All right. So what I would do is I would go ahead, do the 20 for $94.92. Okay, that locked and loaded for you, and we'll pick a due date where you're comfortable. You let me know that in the next couple of minutes once we get the application started, okay, and reviewed for you. All right. So all the questions I've asked you so far pertains to underwriting questions in general. Then strictly and solely to Mutual of Omaha's application. As I go over these questions with you, I just need you to grab two very important pieces of information. Just your driver's license so they know who you are, and a preferred form of payment you want on file. Now, Mutual of Omaha will not charge you unless two things happen. One, you have conditional coverage the second you click submit on the application, okay? Once you click that, you have conditional coverage. Now, if you were, give me an example. You got off the phone with me tonight. You jumped in your car, you went down to the local grocery mart, and you got a carton of milk or whatever. Right. And you got T-boned at the intersection by an Amazon Prime van, okay? This policy pays out, okay? Even though if that happens, they'll cut a check to Jessica for $20,000 tax-free, but they're going to bill your checking account for $94. So just don't die, okay? The only other time they're going to take, the only other time they'll take money from you is if you pick a due date and they take it out on the due date. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So again, we'll need that information in a couple of minutes. Okay. All right. Do you require a middle initial in your name?
No.
Coverage up to the 27th. Then when that first payment comes out, then it's an active policy. You receive. I'm going to email you also the signed application. It's going to have my signature and yours once you sign it tonight. That's your proof of insurance. So it takes about 10 business days for your policy to get delivered in the mail. Okay.
Okay.
But Frank, do you have any questions for me at all?
Nope. I've been looking for insurance, so I'm glad you called.
Well, yeah, man, you got it, and you got it. Not only that, you got the best of the best. You got Mutual of Omaha. You know,
right. I heard that's
the
good.
Rolls Royce of these policies. Yeah, that's the best. And again, it's because you're healthy too. You don't got major. You got maintenance stuff going on. You know, it's just, this is America. This is us. You know, so
right.
But with that said, I'll still be holding your hand throughout the entire process. You got my phone number, right? Is it on the caller ID?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to give it to you? It'll be in the
email I got
too.
It should be on the ID.
Okay, beautiful. All right, if you call me, if I'm out in the office, it rings right to my cell phone. When I get home at night, in my home office, I usually am working till midnight. So again, cannot stress this enough. If you have any questions, call me. I work for you, not the insurance company, okay?
Okay, sound good.
All right, buddy. Listen, take care of yourself. Have a great day. Welcome aboard. Any questions you have, give me a buzz, all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, no problem, Frank. You have a great